Hello everybody, this is Mystic Jen. This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Rising, Moon for the second half of October 2019. Happy Halloween to everybody. This is a general read. This may or may not resonate with you. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind, okay? And it may resonate with you differently than it does the next person. Energies could be exchangeable. And do make sure you check out your rising and moon signs because they may resonate with you more, or you may gain additional insights. You know, pieces of this video, pieces of that video might be able to, you might be able to put the pieces together to make a cohesive story of what's really going on for you. Okay, so we're going to start out with the Halloween Oracle. We'll draw an overall energy, overall message. We have the witch. Love it. Okay. This is this card carries the earthly just a second here. The earthly weaver of the worlds. That's what this is. Okay, so it's kind of funny. She represents, like in a tarot, she has a similar energy as the magician. Okay, this is about manifesting, bringing your dreams and your desires into reality. Okay, knowing what you want and creating it. This is also about using your creativity. Okay, creativity for problem solving. Oh, Gemini, this is wonderful. And I'm seeing the fireball here. I'm just saying maybe you might be dealing with a fire sign on some level. That just came out of the blue. It has nothing to do with the witch. I'm just saying that just came to me. Okay, so this is a time of creativity, problem solving, using your resources. The witch uses things of the earth to cultivate and put in her cauldron and create and manifest her reality. Okay? And some of you might be playing with magic. You might be trying to do some spell casting. And there's a little bit of a warning with this. Know your craft before you play with the magic. Okay? Magic is something you don't take lightly and just play with. There's a saying, be careful with what you wish for, you might get it. You know, magic, you have to be very specific. I mean, extremely specific. If you're not, you don't know what kind of result you're going to get. Ask me how I know. That is a beginning witch mistake. Right off the bat, so many people that want to start their road in witchcraft. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to somebody. But somebody wants to start off and be a witch. You know, maybe they think it's cool. Being a witch is more than just about being cool. Being a witch is something you feel deep down in your soul. You know, it is a part of you. It is part of your identity. It's not about trying to become one so you can be cool, or, oh, I want to get revenge on this enemy of mine, so I'm going to be a witch and I'm going to conjure up a spell. I don't know who I'm talking to. I haven't even drawn any tarot cards yet. But you have to be warned. There are consequences to your spells. You have to be careful how you do it. You have to educate yourself. On my road, when I started out on my path, I didn't dive right into spells. No, I take that back. I did one spell, and I got exactly what I asked for, but it ended up not being in my best interest, okay? Because I wasn't specific enough. That was the one spell, and after that I said, I'm not touching this, you know, and I researched. I'm still studying. I've been on my path for a couple decades, okay? I knew that there was something different about me when I was young, even before I was a teenager, preteen. I knew, okay? I was reading witchcraft books because I had a friend who was a witch, and I was just drawn into it. I'm like 13, 14 years old, sneaking these books into my house and reading them at night in my bedroom, you know. But you can't just dive in. You need to study it. I know I'm taking a long time on this subject, but it's very, very important. Somebody's dabbling in witchcraft who doesn't know what they're doing. I'm just going to call her out, just like that. Somebody's messing with magic and they don't know what they're doing. It could backfire. Okay? And remember, there's karma to deal with. Okay? Whoever that's for, I hope you listen. Okay? Now I could go ahead and get into the regular part of the reading. Sorry I spent so much time on that subject, but it's a very important subject. While I'm at it, not all witches are Wiccans. I want to say that too. Wiccan is a pagan religion. You could be a witch without being Wiccan, but you cannot be Wiccan without being a witch. I know it sounds confusing, but I don't know. I just felt like I needed to say that. Okay, so let's see what comes up for Gemini in the cards. What else? Besides Spirit's little rant on witchcraft. We have Judgment. That's the central issue. This is a resurrection. This is a renewal. Okay? Something being renewed. This could be also about forgiveness, whether it's forgiving somebody else or forgiving yourself. Judgment is also a card that talks about making a final decision about a situation. And we got the Fool. So somebody's in the process, I think, of making a new start. This could be a resurrection of an old situation that is being given another chance. A chance at a clean slate. Okay, we're going to see what else comes up. But I think somebody might be, this could be a resurrection of your own soul as well. Finding yourself again. Becoming your old self. Rising up from the ashes and starting over. That's for some of you, Gemini. You're rising up from the ashes and you're starting over. And it's calling for you to have faith. Okay. We have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is somebody who seeks truth. Somebody who is very mentally active. They are thinking about a lot of things, thinking about new ideas. It's communication, new communication. I think of mental, I'm going to flat out say this, telepathy. Somebody might be using some telepathy. Yeah, but I'm going to lay out the rest of the cards. Oh, when I said fire sign, there's our fire sign. There's Temperance, there's Sagittarius. Oh, somebody from the past. Ha, ha, ha. What did I freaking say? The moon. Ooh. Wow. King of Cups. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful. Two of Pentacles. Wow. I know you're not getting a really good view of these cards because they're kind of getting off screen. This 9-card spread is just like several 3-card readings rolled up into one. Okay. First off, like I said, we have somebody who is rising up from the ashes and starting over. This is resurrecting either of one soul or a relationship. And I'm feeling like a relationship with somebody from the past was coming back looking for forgiveness. But I will get into that in a bit. Okay. We have new ideas. Okay. Mental clarity coming to you that brings you a sense of balance. Okay. There could be, when I said telepathy, I'm looking at the Temperance card. And what does this remind you of? I just want to ask you this. Almost reminds us of somebody getting counseling or being consoled, being given advice. You know, every tarot deck has their nuances, their special language. There's a traditional meaning of the cards, and then there's the cards that just speak and say to other things as well. This here is representing of counsel, I feel. That is one of the things that came to me with this Temperance card. And like I said, fire sign, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay? We have air here. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We have one Cancer again over here. And Pisces. So we're getting there. It could be anybody, really. But those are just some of the signs that I'm seeing pulling through this, depending on your situation. Okay, anyhow, I'm getting off track. But I see here that somebody was getting... Maybe this could be spirit communication. I'm just saying this idea that a brand new idea that sets you on a new path that brings balance back. And it looks to me like somebody has received some counseling or received some sort of advice. And that advice, I think, is coming from within the soul. This could be from your higher self. This could be from a spirit guide. Angel communication, or you might be seriously connected to somebody that can speak to you through your mind. Maybe you're getting these messages popping into your head and you know who it's from. You see the person and it's almost like you're carrying on a conversation. That's telepathic communication. Okay? But I feel like that there's been something like that that sets you on a new path. And I think that this telecommunications, or telepathic communications, is coming from somebody from your past, represented here with the Six of Cups. Okay? This is a feeling of nostalgia. This is somebody coming from your past. And with the resurrection, with the judgment card right next to it, and we have the moon. Very mysterious about how this is coming about. And again, we have the moon in the Fool card too. So the moon is very strong. Okay? And the moon is representative of Cancer. Okay? And so there's very strong Cancer in this, Gemini. So, regardless, this is feeling like that there's, like, out of the blue, this person comes out and wants forgiveness. I know this is a child and a mother or whatever, but the symbolism, giving of flowers, giving of gifts, an offering, okay? That's what drew my attention for this particular reading. That is somebody's offering you an apology. Okay? And I think that they are trying to shed light on a situation that you have been left in the dark about. I think things that was buried under the surface is going to come up. This could be some secrets. This could also be emotions that have been buried for quite a while that are resurfacing as this person comes back. And I think what helps in causing this overwhelming emotion to boil up within is the fact that there is this telepathic communications going on. This is somebody specific. I know that. Because not every Gemini is having telepathic communications with an ex. Okay? And we have the King of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles. So this is like I feel a division. I feel like standing at a crossroads. You're looking at the street signs, you're wondering, which direction do I want to go? Which direction is the best one for me? And it's tied to, it's like somebody is trying to offer their love, offer their heart. Somebody they have their emotions mastered and under control, but they're coming across as also a fatherly type energy. This could be a mentor. You could be getting advice from a mentor. I'm throwing that out there. Okay? And there's this longing of wanting to build a foundation, of wanting to reestablish a connection. Well, the opportunity is being presented to you, but now that it's here, okay, Spirit just brought something else to my attention. Sometimes this happens. Spirit will interrupt my thought process and say, whoa, 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 whoa. You have to say this. You have to say this right now. The magic, the spell to bring somebody back into your life. Okay? Be very careful. Because once they're here, and they're coming, there's some secrets, there's still some things you don't know. And see, this is where the education, this is where the need to really understand the craft and to know exactly what you're doing when you're throwing out these spells. Okay? You want this person back so bad, you're not considering the other consequences. You're not considering what's under the surface. shit that you don't know about yet. And then you're going to be faced with, okay, it's here. What do I do? Do I really want this? And you create a whole nother monster of a situation. That's for someone very specific. That's obviously not for everybody. But that is whoever I was talking to at the beginning of this reading. It's coming out right here in the cards what that spell was. You were trying to bring somebody back into your life. An ex. And you got to be careful about that. Because like I said, there is shit you don't know. And when it comes up to the surface, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be like, uh-oh, now what? You know, just saying. Anyhow, this reading is also getting longer than what I intended, but that's because of my rant in the beginning. So there is definitely the decision of whether you reconcile. But I'm seeing a lot of restoring of balance. I am seeing healing. For a majority of you that have somebody coming back into your life, not everybody, but a majority, at the very least, this could represent a very strong friendship. Some of you, it'll go further and you'll get right back into a romantic relationship with them. Others, it's going to be a very strong, very powerful friendship. Okay? Not everybody's going to be romantically involved again. But this person will have your back, whether they're your lover or whether it just remains as on a friendship level. They will have your back. Okay? But that's what I have for you. I do thank you for tuning in, and you have a good day.